You ever get on an airplane, you see one of those people on the airplane, they blow up their little pillow, they got their things on, they got in the pouch, they got 23 books, they've got computers. I mean, these are people who are so terrified of being bored flying. You're one of those people?
I am one of those people. You know, I just got here. I'm a little out of breath.
James Kim is here.
I got my ID and I got my boarding pass.
You got your boarding pass. And is this what you bring on with you whenever you...
This is typically what I bring on. Maybe not so many things, but I have to have some essentials.
So these are the basics, the things that James Kim and anybody who travels a lot might want to bring with them to make that long flight just a little bit easier.
Forget the books, forget the Sky Malls, you know, that stuff, you know.
I bring actually my iPod with books on tape, so I get music and books on tape. So that's
First thing I'm going to show you is a brand new Nintendo Game Boy SP.
We all went out and bought one. I mean, I just think this is great.
It's amazing. You know, the first time around, you know, I got this one.
Yeah, I still have that one.
I fell for it, but it just wasn't playable because the light wasn't there. This has a side-firing light right there. It's got a new design, clamshell. The buttons are on top here. It's beautiful.
The one thing it lacks, and on an airplane it's going to be a big issue, no headphone jack.
Exactly.
Weird.
You actually have to buy a special piece, a special wire from Nintendo, which is not available yet, which plugs into this back thing right there.
Once they've got that, though, because, you know, the stewardesses have actually come up to me and said, we can hear your game.
I actually played that for like a 5-hour trip straight without eating a meal or anything. It was amazing.
Aren't you glad you weren't sitting next to him?
Yeah, exactly. I had headphones on though. So what's next in the bag here? When I get bored of that, I only have one game.
Well, you know, and I find that's the case. You can't do any one thing for more than an hour.
That's, you know, the first hour of the trip is okay too.
Yeah,
Then you have to pull
out the window.
Pull out the big guns. Here's a big gun right here. This is a DVD player, a portable DVD player.
I love the idea of this. Ooh, that looks good too.
9-inch. Look at that, 9 inches.
So good.
Forget the movie that you're watching in front of you. Another Sandra Bullock film.
It's always bad because they cut out all the good stuff.
Exactly. So this is actually multifangled. You can actually play DVD video. This is a DVD video right here.
Well, hello, nurse. Oh my God, what is this you're watching?
Oh my gosh. Okay, put this down. Anyway, it can also play MP3s. Yeah, exactly. Pearl Harbor.
Is that Pearl Harbor?
Yes.
All right.
MP3 CDs, DVD audio. So it's very versatile too. You don't have to just use it on the plane. You can use it at home.
It can be a music player as well.
It's got a Dolby Digital decoder built in.
Now, there's a broad range of prices. For a screen this big, how much are you going to pay?
This, you know, actually this same model last year cost $1,200. Now it costs $699.
That's a lot better.
So they're doing a lot better. It's still a little expensive, but this is one of those tech toys that all of us want.
You can save money if you buy a smaller screen, but they get so small. That
also, you can go to those rental agencies at the airports to actually rent a DVD player and then give it back to them.
Or whatever they call it.
Exactly. But this is nice to have.
Okay, there you go.
I've seen a lot of movies on planes with one of these.
That looks really good, too.
It's nice, too.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have next? And you know, Pearl Harbor, DVD,
Gotta have your movies,
audio,
and music too.
Exactly.
Because that's a music player too.
Exactly. Now this is a basic, but it's nice to have a small notebook when you're on the plane.
And if you get one with a DVD player, you can eliminate that.
This has a DVD player. It's got iTunes, so it's got all the music.
And you're playing chess.
And I'm playing chess here, but it's important. This is a 12-inch PowerBook G4.
Right.
Very nice little machine. Very nice to type on, actually. I really like this machine.
I carry this with me. Well, I have my iBook, but I carry it with me, and it really does. It's my little pal. I call it my little plastic
This is going to cost around $1,800, but the point of this is that, you know, when you're sitting in those small economy seats, you know, if you have anything 14 inches or higher, it's just not going to fit.
A ThinkPad or an iBook would cost you a lot less. You get the little T30 for...
I think I'm losing. I'm not very good at chess there.
Yeah. This is a pretty good game.
That's pretty cool, though, isn't it?
And again, you can watch movies on that. So
you can play games, although you can't play a lot of games on Apples, but... You know, if you have a PC.
You play enough games. How many games do you want to play?
Bugdom.
Snood will keep you going. Snood is good.
Actually, I have something else here. These are a pair of headphones.
Oh, now noise-canceling headphones. Yes. Now you see the ads. Bose especially really pushes these.
We wanted to get those in because
they're $300.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to, they were advertising that they could cut a lot of noise out.
They do.
But these are Jensen's. These are cheaper. These are under $50.
Yeah.
And these are medium size. They don't sound that great. But the actual cancellation of the noise, basically what it does is uses a chip that sends out an opposite signal.
Right.
And it kind of cancels out some of the ambient noise.
It works with continuous noise like the jet sound, but it doesn't work with talking or the announcements.
If I had like Leo next to me and I wanted him to shut up, these wouldn't work.
It's not going to do it. I tried a whole bunch of these, and I ended up using the Etymotics, which are plug into your ear. They kind of make you gag, but they're like regular earplugs. They really cut out all the noise.
Actually, they are a lot like these. These are Sony's version. These cost a lot more. These are $200 or actually $150, which I think is pretty expensive. But they sound really good, and they actually
same thing. They're a little earplug design.
So they actually reduce noise just by the fact that they're plugging your ears, and then they have the chip installed too.
They also have noise canceling.
Yeah, noise.
So that's going to
canceling.
really do a good job.
Exactly.
It's
Turn
got
that on here, cancels the noise.
And passive ceiling. So that's
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
But it's funny because both of these models tended to turn up the volume a little bit when I turned it on. So it's like using noise to cancel out other noise. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, these are pretty interesting. They can be used off of planes as well. And what else do I have here? I have a couple things here, but this is analog. This is nice to have if you're in a window seat. This is a monocular from Zeiss.
Oh, it's a little telescope.
I always take this on because I always want to check out like the terrain and the scenery, which is nice if you get a window seat.
I like that idea, yeah.
Because, the world is underneath you.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing.
that's very cool. James, some fun stuff. I appreciate you bringing this all by. We have a list of all the items, prices, and suggestions. And James, you travel a lot, so you know all about this.
Yes.
At the website, it's called.
It's nice to have this stuff. The thing is, you're going to have to go through some, little misery at the security gate, but it's okay.
Oh, no, they're used to all this.
It's worth it.
They're used to all this. Go to Call for Help's website, techtv.com/callforhelp for more information. Thank you, James. Coming